Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we will delve into the heart-wrenching developments unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful for Friday, May 9th, where emotions run high as Hope Logan grapples with devastating news about Liam Spencer, and Luna Nozawa seeks to forge a forbidden connection with Finn. Prepare yourself for a roller coaster of drama as relationships are tested, secrets unravel, and the fragile threads of family ties are pulled taut in the face of tragedy. Let's explore the intricate layers of this captivating episode, packed with shocking revelations, tender moments, and unrelenting determination. A shattering revelation for Hope Logan. At the cozy yet tension-filled home of Brooke Logan, the air is thick with disbelief and sorrow as Hope Logan processes a life-altering bombshell delivered by none other than Steffy Forrester. Steffy, usually a figure of rivalry in Hope's life, stands before her with eyes brimming with genuine concern, revealing the unthinkable. Liam Spencer, Hope's former flame and the father of her child, is battling a terminal brain tumor. The news hits Hope like a tidal wave, threatening to drown her in a sea of memories and unanswered questions. On Thursday's episode, viewers witnessed the initial shock, but Friday's installment promises a deeper dive into Hope's turmoil as she struggles to accept this cruel twist of fate. As Steffy recounts the harrowing details of Liam's sudden collapse during a seemingly ordinary day, Hope's mind races back to happier times, picnics in the park with their daughter, late-night conversations about their dreams, and the quiet strength Liam always exuded. Steffy explains how the collapse led to the discovery of a severe brain bleed, necessitating emergency surgery at Forrester Memorial Hospital under the watchful eyes of top neurosurgeons. Yet, the surgery only unveiled a more sinister truth: an inoperable mass nestled deep within Liam's brain, rendering any further treatment futile. Hope, clutching a family photo on Brooke's mantle, might question the accuracy of the diagnosis, her voice trembling as she pleads for a second opinion or a miracle cure. Steffy, however, gently but firmly dashes any false hope, sharing how multiple specialists confirmed the dire prognosis after exhaustive tests. The weight of this reality forces Hope to confront the fragility of life itself. Her heart aches at the thought of their daughter growing up without Liam's gentle guidance or his infectious laughter filling their home. As tears stream down her face, an unexpected moment of unity emerges. Steffy, who shares a complex history with Liam herself, reaches out, her own grief mirroring Hope's. Together, they sit on Brooke's plush sofa, surrounded by family mementos, finding solace in shared memories of Liam's quirky habits, like his obsession with vintage vinyl records or his terrible attempts at cooking Italian pasta. This tragedy becomes a bridge, albeit a painful one, between the two women, hinting at a reconciliation that Liam has long wished for. Their bond, forged in sorrow, could be the silver lining in this dark cloud, as they vow to support Liam and each other through the uncertain days ahead. Luna Nozawa's desperate plea to Finn. Meanwhile, across town at the serene yet imposing Cliff House, a different kind of drama brews as Luna Nozawa makes an unannounced and risky visit to Finn. The picturesque ocean view outside the expansive windows contrasts sharply with the storm of emotions brewing indoors. Finn, caught off guard by Luna's sudden appearance as he sips his morning coffee, feels a mix of irritation and curiosity. He's well aware of Steffy's strict boundaries regarding Luna, especially given the recent revelation of their father-daughter connection, a secret that has upended lives and loyalties in the Forrester family. Finn's initial instinct might be to ask Luna to leave, his tone clipped as he gestures toward the door, but Luna's pleading eyes and trembling voice stop him in his tracks. Luna, standing in the doorway with the salty breeze tousling her hair, pours her heart out in a raw, emotional appeal. She speaks of the void she's felt her entire life, growing up without a father's presence, missing out on childhood milestones like being taught to ride a bike or having someone cheer at her school plays. Now, knowing Finn is her biological father, she yearns for a connection that transcends the chaos of their family's past. Her words are laced with desperation as she describes late-night dreams of a father's embrace, something she's only experienced in her imagination. Luna implores Finn to see beyond Steffi's rules and recognize the inherent goodness in his heart, a goodness that couldn't possibly turn away from his own flesh and blood. Finn, torn between loyalty to his wife and the undeniable pull of paternal instinct, listens with a furrowed brow. The weight of Luna's words chips away at his resolve, stirring memories of his own complex upbringing and the longing for family he's often suppressed. Yet, he remains steadfast, at least for now, honoring Steffi's wishes to keep Luna at a distance due to the tumultuous history involving Sheila Sharp, Luna's mother, and a figure of controversy in their lives. Finn might recall a poignant moment from his own past, perhaps a time when he felt rejected, and empathize with Luna's pain, yet he reiterates the need for boundaries, his voice soft but firm as he suggests they revisit this conversation in the future under calmer circumstances. The unyielding spirit of Luna Nozawa. Despite Finn's resistance, Luna's determination burns brighter than ever. As she steps back onto the gravel path leading away from the cliff house, the sound of waves crashing below mirrors the turmoil in her heart. She refuses to accept defeat, her mind already racing with strategies to win over Finn and build the family she's always dreamed of, one that includes not only Finn but also Sheila Sharp, whose own redemption arc remains a contentious topic among the Foresters. Luna might envision organizing a secret meeting at a neutral location, perhaps a quaint seaside cafe where she could share old photographs or letters that reveal her longing for connection, hoping to soften Finn's stance. Her resolve is fueled by whispered stories she's heard of Finn's compassion as a doctor, saving countless lives with his steady hands and kind words. Surely, she thinks, that same compassion could extend to her. Luna's plans might also include reaching out to other family members for support, perhaps confiding in R.J. Forrester, whose own struggles with family dynamics could make him a sympathetic ally. The road ahead for Luna is fraught with obstacles, but her spirit remains unbroken, a testament to her belief that love and persistence can mend even the most fractured of family ties. A tapestry of grief and hope. As Friday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful draws to a close, the intertwining stories of Hope, Steffi, Liam, Luna, and Finn paint a vivid tapestry of human emotion: grief over impending loss, the ache for connection, and the flicker of hope amidst despair. At Brooke's house, Hope and Steffi might share a quiet moment planning a small gathering for Liam, perhaps a picnic at their favorite childhood spot to create new memories while time still allows. Across town, Luna walks away from the cliff house with renewed determination, her footsteps echoing with purpose as she schemes to bridge the gap with Finn. This episode promises to leave viewers on the edge of their seats, pondering the delicate balance between honoring personal boundaries and embracing newfound family. Will Hope and Steffi's budding truce withstand the emotional strain of Liam's diagnosis? Can Luna's heartfelt pleas eventually melt Finn's reservations, or will Steffi's influence remain an impenetrable barrier? Next, we will uncover the emotional undercurrents and hidden truths in the latest episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, where secrets threaten to unravel relationships, and heartfelt conversations reveal the depth of love and concern among the characters. From Hope Logan's probing questions to Liam Spencer's guarded responses at Brooke's cozy home, to the intense discussions at the cliff house between Finn and Steffi, and a surprising exchange at Il Giardino between Brooke and Deacon, this episode is brimming with tension, care, and unexpected possibilities. Join us as we dive deep into the intricate dynamics of family, love, and looming revelations that promise to shake the foundations of these beloved characters' lives. Unspoken burdens at Brooke's home. In the warm, familiar setting of Brooke Logan's living room, adorned with family photos and soft pastel cushions, Hope Logan senses a heavy weight lingering behind Liam Spencer's forced smiles. Her intuition, sharp as ever, picks up on the subtle shifts in his demeanor, his hesitant glances toward the window, the way his fingers fidget with the edge of a throw blanket. "What are you holding back from me, Liam?" she asks, her voice a mix of concern and frustration, as if she can almost touch the secret he's guarding so closely. Liam, caught in a web of indecision, recalls Steffi Forrester's insistent words echoing in his mind, "She deserves to know the truth." Yet, he sidesteps the looming confession, steering the conversation toward their daughter, Beth, with a tender request to spend more time with her, offering Hope a much-needed break from her daily responsibilities. Hope, her eyes softening at the mention of Beth, agrees with a warmth that wraps around Liam like a comforting embrace. She tells him how much she cherishes his presence in their lives, unaware of the depth of emotion his heart harbors at her words. Liam's response is quiet, almost reverent, as he murmurs that she can't fathom how much her trust means to him, especially now. But Hope, ever perceptive, isn't satisfied with surface-level conversations. She presses further, her tone laced with curiosity and worry, questioning why Liam has chosen to stay at Steffi's Cliff House instead of Bill Spencer's estate, which is far more convenient for his work at Spencer Publications. Liam offers a vague excuse, claiming he mentioned it to Steffi first during a casual chat over coffee, but his words lack conviction, and Hope's raised eyebrow signals her skepticism. The conversation takes another turn as Hope probes into Finn's thoughts on this unusual living arrangement. Liam, with a faint chuckle, praises Finn as a damn saint for not only accepting but encouraging him to stay, highlighting Finn's boundless patience and understanding. Yet, there's a fleeting shadow in Liam's eyes as he adds that his stay at Steffi's won't be permanent, hinting at plans to move on soon. Hope, catching this cryptic remark, leans forward, her hands clasped tightly in her lap, and asks once more if there's something deeper he's not sharing, a health concern, perhaps, or a burden he's carrying alone. Liam's silence, punctuated only by the faint ticking of Brooke's antique wall clock, speaks volumes, leaving viewers aching for the moment when the truth about his condition will finally come to light. A heavy truth at the Cliff House. Across town, in the sleek, modern expanse of the Cliff House with its panoramic ocean views, Steffi Forrester and Finn engage in a poignant discussion about Liam's reluctance to disclose his grave health crisis to Hope. Steffi, pacing near the glass doors that frame the crashing waves beyond, expresses her frustration with a furrowed brow, her voice trembling with empathy. She confides in Finn that if their roles were reversed, she would need to know the full extent of such a devastating diagnosis. The weight of Liam's inoperable brain tumor hangs over their conversation like a dark cloud, casting shadows on the pristine white furniture and the serene coastal decor. Finn, sitting on the edge of a leather ottoman, nods in agreement, his medical background lending a somber authority to his words. He muses that keeping Hope in the dark not only adds to Liam's emotional stress but could also hinder her ability to prepare for the inevitable challenges ahead, especially when it comes to supporting Beth through potential loss. He recalls a recent hospital shift where he witnessed a family grappling with a similar terminal illness, noting how honesty, though painful, allowed them to cherish their remaining time together. Steffi, her eyes glistening with unshed tears, laments the unfairness of Liam's situation, a vibrant, caring man struck by a condition modern medicine cannot cure. She imagines the countless memories yet to be made, like teaching Beth to surf or celebrating future milestones, now tragically out of reach. Their conversation turns to actionable steps as Steffi insists that Liam must confide in Hope soon, not just for his own peace of mind but to equip her with the emotional tools to guide Beth through grief when the time comes. Finn suggests a gentle approach, perhaps inviting Hope over for a quiet evening where Liam could share his story surrounded by support, envisioning a scene with soft lighting and comforting herbal tea to ease the tension. The couple's shared concern for Liam and Hope underscores a rare unity, weaving a thread of compassion through the often tumultuous Forrester family dynamics, leaving viewers wondering how long Liam can shield hope from the heartbreaking truth. Tensions and hopes at Il Giardino. Meanwhile, at the charming outdoor patio of Il Giardino, where the scent of fresh basil and garlic wafts through the air, Brooke Logan joins Deacon Sharp for a lunch that quickly turns into a heated debate about Hope's romantic future. Deacon, sipping on an espresso with a furrowed brow, voices his growing unease about the possibility of Hope rekindling her relationship with Carter Walton. He grumbles about Carter's past actions, painting a picture of a man who, in his view, carelessly shattered Hope's heart by walking away when things got tough. Brooke, twirling a strand of her hair thoughtfully, counters with a different perspective, clarifying that it was Hope who ended things, seeking space to rediscover herself after a whirlwind of emotional turmoil at Forrester Creations. Deacon's protective instincts flare as he questions Brooke's support for Carter, especially her decision to promote him within the company despite what he sees as a questionable romantic track record. Brooke, with a knowing smile, defends Carter, suggesting that his feelings for Hope run deep and true, unlike fleeting dalliances with others like Daphne, a fleeting figure from his past whom Deacon references with disdain. She paints a vivid picture of Carter's quiet devotion late-night design sessions where he'd listen to Hope's dreams with rapt attention, or the way he'd surprise her with sketches inspired by her vision. Deacon, though, remains unconvinced, his tone gruff as he admits he managed to keep his temper in check during a recent encounter with Carter at Brooke's home, though not without issuing a stern warning to tread carefully. Their dialogue takes an unexpected turn when Brooke urges Deacon to support Hope's autonomy in choosing her partner, emphasizing that love should be her guide, not paternal objections. Deacon, after a moment of reflection amidst the clinking of nearby dishes, poses a startling question: what if she chooses Liam again? Brooke's expression shifts to one of mild bewilderment, her mind racing through the complicated history between Hope and Liam. Deacon softens slightly, acknowledging Liam as a fundamentally good man, though he can't resist a jab at his vegan lifestyle and past indecisiveness between Hope and Steffi. With Steffi now happily paired with Finn, Deacon muses aloud about a potential bright future for Hope and Liam, envisioning shared laughter over Beth's school projects or quiet evenings rebuilding trust. Brooke, while agreeing on Liam's virtues, seems caught off guard by this shift, leaving their conversation dangling on the edge of possibility as the sun dips lower over Il Giardino's patio. As this gripping episode of The Bold and the Beautiful unfolds, we're left with a tapestry of unspoken truths, protective instincts, and the enduring hope for connection. At Brooks, Liam teeters on the brink of revealing his life-altering diagnosis to Hope, while at the Cliff House, Steffi and Finn advocate for honesty as the cornerstone of healing. Meanwhile, at Il Giardino, Brooke and Deacon clash and converge over Hope's future, hinting at paths both old and new. Will Liam muster the courage to bare his soul to Hope before the weight becomes unbearable? Can Deacon truly step back and let Hope chart her own romantic course, even if it leads back to Liam? Stay tuned to BNB Spoilers channel for the latest twists and turns, and share your thoughts in the comments below on how these intricate relationships might evolve in the episodes to come.